Hello, Tom Dvorak. Welcome to the main event in Red Deer.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
Your first time at the main event?
Yes, it is indeed. And I'm really impressed with the size of the event and all the activity that's going on. And I've been here for 3 days. And besides me doing my demonstrations, I've been able to watch other events and other coaches and other trainers doing things in other disciplines. And I've really enjoyed it, I must say.
Before we get to your clinics, tell me what you've seen here that's been of interest to you.
Well, definitely I've been watching the Trainers Challenge, and I must say it's the first time I've seen this concept.
Oh.
And because we don't get very often into Western type events, and I'm amazed what those fellas can do in a matter of an hour to take a horse and put a halter on it, put the saddle on it, and sit on it within an hour. I mean, I'm pretty impressed by that. But I've also enjoyed watching George Morris do his hunter-jumper clinics, and you know what? My philosophy is you can learn something from everybody, and I certainly have learned while I'm here from other disciplines and other trainers. And you know, in the end, we're all trying to do the same thing, which is educate the horse and educate the rider and do it in the best way possible.
And likewise, I understand George has taken in your clinics, or at least part of them.
Yes, he's been watching the clinics when he had a chance to, and we had a chance to talk a few times, and we're definitely looking for the same things, and it's quite interesting to have spoken with him, and definitely we're on the same page, same way of training, and the same way of working with the horse.
So how have your clinics gone?
Oh, very well. I had some really nice horses and riders to work with, which always makes my job easy. And there were lots of people watching, so you know, it's been a super positive event for me.
Is there any one thing that you're expecting the audience and the riders to take away from your clinics? Is there anything more important than something else?
No, but I think what I was trying to really bring to the audience is just my system of training horses and riders from the beginning to the FEI level, and stress I think the one point that I've been stressing all along is position. The rider's position is ultimately important, and I keep saying that if you want to influence your horse positively, you must learn first to sit properly and give correct aids. Or you can't give correct aids if you don't sit correctly, you know. And I think a lot of riders need to work on that. I know I work on that still myself. You know, you can always sit a little bit better and influence the horse a little bit better, even at the highest level. And I think for me that's really important.
Now, for those viewers who don't know you, of course, anyone in the equine industry does know you. Your fame precedes you.
Well, thank you.
Perhaps you can just tell us a bit about yourself.
Myself? Well, we're my wife Ellen and my daughter Alex and myself. We're running a 20 stall training facility in Hillsborough, Ontario. So we have a show barn, and we have a lot of young riders, adult amateurs, and Alex and I also actively competing. She has a horse that she's showed young riders. She was on a young riders team the previous 3 years. And I myself have a string of horses, about 7 that I'm bringing along and actively competing. I myself have been representing Canada at the Olympics, at the Pan Ams, World Championships for young horses. I guess I've been at all the competitions. So, and we continue to try to field ourselves on the team. And I love riding, I love competing, and I love teaching. So.
And what are your plans from here? What's happening with you in the next few months?
Well, we're starting our summer season. We just came back from Florida about 2 weeks ago and had a nice season down there. And now we're preparing for our first show in 2 weeks in Ontario. And we have a steady show season there for the next 3 months. I've got a young rider that I'm preparing to qualify for the team, for the Ontario Young Riders team. I myself have some horses I'm bringing out to compete. And then for the long term next year, we're shooting for WEG. We're trying to get a horse qualified to get on the team for WEG. And my daughter Alex, she's hopefully going to get a feet wet in the Grand Prix ring with her horse this summer. And yeah, so we have big plans, lots of goals, and lots of activity, and we're really excited about it.
Well, thank you for being here, and I see that your clinics have been well attended. The stands have been full, so obviously you're very much appreciated
Yeah,
here.
I always figure, I looked around yesterday, and I was in the main ring yesterday, and I looked around and thought, oh, there's a lot of people watching, nobody's leaving. I guess it must be interesting what I'm doing. And,
Thank you
I've
so
talked to a lot
much.
of people, and everybody appreciated it. So it was really enjoyed being here, I must say. I know I come to Alberta and do a lot of clinics, but never been at this event, and people are so warm and welcoming here, and everybody's here to learn something. So it's been a great event.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.